What else? Is there anything else that we should be expecting from this game? Anything that we should expect to see from Tampa, or do we want to jump into things that we
No, let's
shouldn't
move
expect?
on.
It's
Let's
yeah,
move
next it's the next segment. It,
Jeez Louise. Work with me,
on.
fellas.
All right. I just want to hear who Tybo's going to trash from the Bucks.
Baker Mayfield?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm. Did you? So you had a stat for what to expect? Do you have a stat for what not to expect here?
No, I didn't.
God
Not that he
damn
comes
it, man!
partially prepared.
Oh, so
I mean,
close.
so Rashad White has had a tough time this season. He's really only had one decent game as far as yardage goes. And that's been in competition with the other two running backs in that backfield. Um, and I don't think Rashad White is going like don't expect him to like right the ship against the Kansas City Chiefs defense, like he's not going to have in tops ceiling, you're looking at like 60 to 80 yards against us. That's a good day. He's not going to break the century mark. He's not going to, even though I have him on my fantasy team in one league, he's not going to. This week isn't going to be like oh, hey, Rashad White really came through for me today. Like,
No, it's a
I'm
sit 'em
with you,
week.
bro. He's on one of my teams too. He's not that guy.
Tune in to Just the Tips in the NFL show and see where he sits at.
Oh, where he
Oh,
sits at. My high school English teacher would call that foreshadowing.
whoa, guy doesn't know math, but English.
I'll tell you
Hey,
what, man. Look at this guy. He thinks he knows his words. Ha ha. What do I not expect, or what should we not expect? I don't
I'm
know. I
calling it
think.
right now. This is the game whenever Patrick Mahomes does not throw an interception. I'm not
Oh, you
expecting
think
that
he
this
gets out
game.
of that slump, that interception
It's
slump?
got to happen sometime, and what better time than
I
this
don't
week?
think so.
You got to have
I
hope,
think
man.
we have a real chance to see like 5 picks in this game. Like,
Yeah.
I
quarterbacks are garbage.
I'm gonna say this because it's a trend. Usually, the starting running back that we play against is the one who ends up with no yardage. Derrick Henry, 36 yards. We saw Bijan, 1.9 yards per carry. Madison, or Matson for the Raiders, 1.1
That should be a
yards
fine.
per carry. But the last team that we played against that had two running backs, a 1A and a 1B, realistically, was the Falcons. And Bijan had 16 attempts, 31 yards, 1.9 yards per carry. Tyler Algier had 7 carries for 32 yards. That's 4.6 yards per carry. The only other running back that we've seen do that was the starter, Jordan Mason, for the 49ers, who had over 4 yards per carry. If Rashad White is the lead back, which he is technically the number one, although Bucky Irving has been getting a
A
fair
lot of
share
carries. A
of
lot of
of
carries
the
lately.
totes back there, I'm going to say to expect for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that on Monday night the running back Bucky Irving will continue that trend of over 4 yards per carry. He'll also get in the end zone one time. Expect him to have over 50 total, 50 rushing yards. For as good as we are against running backs, we are not that great against backup running backs.
That makes no
Oh,
sense.
okay. So do not expect the running back to be held. The running backs to be
Don't
held
yeah
by a
don't
lot,
ex-
or
don't expect Bucky Irving, the
Rashad White,
backup,
not very
to
many
be
yards,
held.
like under two
Rashad
yards a
White,
carry.
oh, I get what you're saying. I
nothing.
get what you're
Backup
saying. I
running
get what
back
you're saying.
to
I get what you're saying. Okay.
an
Okay.
extent.
Okay. The way you ended it made it sound like it was a what to expect, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's
But no,
reminiscent of
I
how
got
he
you.
likes to ask like an interview question. It just
exactly.
I
can't
get
get
what you're
out.
saying though. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I do think though I don't expect the Chiefs to um not like have a incomplete game, but I think like either either the Tampa Bay's defense will give your offense a little bit of fits with the box possibly, or just the defense in general could possibly give you guys some fits. Maybe
We don't have
fuck
problems
the
with
run game. I mean, like
boxes.
I think. Let me finish, damn it. I think I think with Vita Vea being down there, like you might not be able to move the offensive line, might not be able to push that line as far as they have been able to. possibly. And so because of that, I think either not being able to run the football might fuck up the passing game a little bit, or just might throw you guys out of rhythm at times when you're about to get into rhythm. And I think because of that, it'll be a close game. So do not expect the Chiefs to either go off on offense and defense. I think the defense will either probably pitch a really good game. Like your defense pitches a good game, so does Tampa Bay's, and it's a close game there, or I think it's a bit of a possibly a shootout we could have on our hands here. So yeah, that's what I'm like. Do not expect. I don't want to say a complete
Don't
game
expect a
because
shootout.
yeah, I'm saying don't expect it to be a blowout either way. I guess I'm saying don't expect it to be a blowout.
Okay.
What's up? Fucking say something. You were talking while I was talking. I stopped talking. You got nothing else to say, huh? What the fuck is it? It's like a church in here.
Take me to church, Hosier.
That's a little pause. Woo, woo. This is a family-friendly show. Is it?
It's just a song, buddy.
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is.
It was like, where are you taking this, Tom?
You're the one who's flirting with me, man.
Right.
Take you to church. Weirdo.
Guys, who are we watching? Who are we watching? Listen, I'm over the skill players right now for the Chiefs. The jerseys right behind me, these guys are offensive linemen. These guys are big uglies, okay? I am very interested to see how the offensive line is. Like Tommy said, they got some big dogs on the D line there. How is the offensive line going to control this game? Are they going to get pushed around, or are they going to do the pushing? Okay, that's all I want to watch. Who catches the ball? I don't fucking care. We don't have anybody on our team to catch the ball. They're all hurt.
That brings me to my point. Players to watch: DeAndre Hopkins.
Woo.
A full week into the system now. He's getting ready to go
A
for
whole
it.
week with a torn knee, and he was already washed.
Whoa.
He is fine.
Whoa.
Did you watch the game to see how many times he was open and the limited snaps he was playing?
You just, man.
This guy has no faith in him. He was all for him last year.
No,
Now that
he's
he has a
hater.
little bit
Sounds
of
like a
trouble with
fucking
his
I
hater.
wasn't
Yeah,
even.
he just sounds like a fucking hater.
It's a classic Chiefs move where we made the move on the wrong guy, or made the move on the guy way too late in his career.
When was the last time you guys did that?
Josh Gordon.
How long ago was that?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
And when I say classic move, I'm thinking of a lot of Chiefs moves that happened before Patrick Mahomes was here.
Why would you expect that? Why would you expect that?
As a Chiefs fan before Patrick Mahomes. I promise you.
I totally agree with that. But why would you think about that? Why would you even think of something that bad happening?
Trauma, dude.
I know the trauma, but the organization, it's a completely different organization now. What
we're good at is drafting players and developing players. As far as free agent and trade acquisitions, I think we hit pretty well on Tyrann Mathieu a few years ago. But other than that, what's been the big difference maker that we bring in from outside the organization that we didn't draft?
Well, I'll say this: if he goes off, if he does
Taylor.
good enough, and because the pick you got was
Juwan Taylor's your best example. Juwan Taylor recently,
Playoff Frank Clark.
Yeah.
It's weird that you bring that up, Ty Bob.
I said playoff. I specified.
I don't know. I just think you should be like, oh well, our organization has made some pretty good decisions so far since Patrick Mahomes has been our guy. So I would expect them to do nothing.
I'm going to go ahead and keep expectations low. So if it doesn't work out, I'm not heartbroken. It's not. It's just psychology, guys.
That's fair weather. That's fair weathered fan psychology. That's what that is.
He's going to go off this week. 8 catches. No. 6 catches. 67 yards, 1 touchdown.
I think they're afraid to use him. They don't want to get this man torn apart. We would like to see his knee intact for the playoffs or something. So
Pat's gonna give him some easy catches. He's gonna fall down. Oh, he's fine.
Pat's gonna fucking Andy's gonna draw him up.
But Pat's gonna get it to him.
Well,
Six
That's his
targets,
job.
4 catches. I'll agree with you, Sean.
Six targets,
Six targets,
four
4 catches.
catches. Yeah, I think he goes off. They're just like, fuck it, use him.
Yeah.
He's like Bill
I,
when he got Randy, just all right, run that way, and the ball will get there.
I like the offensive line picks from you, Tybo. Just specifically because Vita Vea is such a monster. He's been destroying everyone that he's been going against. It's going to be a massive matchup for Creed Humphrey this week. So we'll see what he can do. Hopefully, combine that on with Trey Smith or Joe Tooney, depending on which side he lines up on of the nose guard. But what I'll be looking for is I said his name earlier in the show, Joshua Uche. Uche. This guy has been very good, but he has not been able to get on the field in as often as he should have been with the New England Patriots. The pressure rate is there. The sacks have been there when he's on the field. It's just he's getting out there when teams aren't passing the ball because the game's already blown by because the Patriots suck. So get him in this team, get him into obvious passing situations. He's going to get pressure after pressure after pressure, disrupt Baker Mayfield, either force him to use his feet more often in this game, or that will help aid in the potential picks that you guys were talking about.
This guy better increase our sack total, man.
He will. Don't
Chris
worry.
Jones don't get enough sacks, and at the same time, we have a defensive tackle leading the league in sacks, so he has no excuses.
Yeah. I think you literally just mentioned him, Ty Bob Vita Vea. I think he's the key for the defense on the side of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If he can slow down at least two of the front three of that Chiefs offensive line, I think that'll be enough to let Levante David kind of run free and make plays if he can. So
You think
definitely watch out for him. I think that is, like I said, the key to Tampa Bay kind of being able to make a stand against the Chiefs on
you
any
think
given
Vita
drive.
can Aaron Donald us?
I don't know. I'm just saying watch him because I think if he can, you guys will be in a good position to. If he doesn't, it probably won't be very good for you. But I mean, like that's gonna be a literally and figuratively a heavyweight bout between him, Creed, Tooney, and whoever the fuck the third guy is. That poor guy. He's like he's like he's like
Trey
Ringo
Smith?
Starr, it's like no one ever remembers the third
Oh, are
guy,
you serious?
Oh my
This
god.
guy.
The disrespect on Trey Smith is
Oh, Trey
ridiculous.
Smith, that's what it is. I knew it was I thought it was Smith. Sorry, Trey. Not really.
Tommy's edible kicked in like 10 minutes ago.
um
You could see his eyes just
yeah, no, they're low. They're low and tight. They're squinting right now. Gotta open them up. Yeah, no, Vita Vea though. Keep your eyes on him. Good athlete, good football player.
You better keep your eyes open
Yeah,
so they
whatever.
can be on him.
What? Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, dude.
cross
No.
that bridge when I get to it.
Cross your eyes and you'll be even more fucked.
Yeah, well, whatever. Four eyes.
Oh!
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 Oh.
I haven't heard that one in his fucking 5 minutes.
Ooh, last time I heard that one, I fell off my fucking dinosaur. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, you ruined it.
Let's get to pickle.
That's why I did it.
I would have just
To
ended the
spite
show right
you.
there if I
To
was
spite
Tom.
you.
I would have just being
Uh,
but I know Tommy's about to just not pick the Chiefs right here. So let's get into it. The Bucks head into Kansas City and take on the Chiefs at Arrowhead on Monday Night Football. The Chiefs are
Monday night. My bad.
fuck you.
the Chiefs are 8.5 points by Vegas's standards. Let's see. We need to set our record here. Tommy, you came in last week. You are now tied for last place with
Let's
Tybo.
go.
Tybo, you went 500. So you
Yeah.
are in second place. Sean and I tied for first at 9-7. Sean leads with a record of 71 and 52.
Let's go.
I am 2 off. I'm at 69. You both are at 64. Sean, where are you picking?
I like the order. Let's go third.
I'll go fourth. Screw it.
Guess
Such
where
a
I'm
pussy.
going.
You're a fucking pussy.
Guess where I'm going.
Time up. You're soft. Oh, you're going first there, Bo?
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's what I do, bitch.
Nice. Yay, more dramatic pauses in the NFL show. Wonderful.
Find me.
Whoa. Who are you picking?
Oh, Chiefs. Why are you even asking me?
Chiefs.
Tommy, go ahead and say it.
Team ride.
There we go.
Monday
All
night.
right. Make sure to catch us back next week. Our show is going to come out a little bit later because we are waiting for the Chiefs game to end for Monday Night Football before we bring it back to you. So until next time, go Chiefs.
Go
Right.
Chiefs.